Hey there, this is Shaheen from ShaheenMiroInsights.com, and I am doing the intuitive forecast for the upcoming week of January the 23rd. We are going to look at the energy for the upcoming week, what kind of challenges, what kind of blessings, what kind of opportunities are presented for us, and how to best use those to our benefit. This is really a time of linking in with your intentions, taking care of yourself, and really honing in on what it is that makes you feel nurtured, ample, expansive, powerful. And more than ever, we have got to be speaking our truth and putting our voice out there into the world. So I am challenging you, or no, I'm inviting you to do what I call a radical gesture of self-expression. A radical gesture of self-expression can be anything that feels a little bit dangerous, not because it's harmful, but because it's outside of your box or your comfort zone. But the idea of doing it, or the thought of doing it, or just imagining doing it makes you feel so excited, so linked in, so connected, so alive, that if you actually do that thing, you're going to call back a little piece of your spirit, and you're going to fill yourself with so much power and light and magnetism. And a radical gesture can be anything. A radical gesture of self-expression can be wearing the risque lip color of lip stain or lipstick that you've always wanted to wear, but you're afraid to because people in the office might talk, or you want to unbutton your shirt one more button than you normally would, or maybe you want to wear a color that you think people might find too flamboyant, or maybe it's not your color in other people's opinion, but you really want to wear it. Or maybe it's speaking up for yourself, or standing up for someone else while you're out in the world, at the grocery store, or in a bar, wherever it might be that you are, and whatever it might be that you want to do. Trust in those radical gestures of self-expression, because those are really powerful ways to call back your energy and link into your power and bring more of that energy as you move forward. So, all right, enough about that. Let's look at the forecast for the upcoming week. So I am going to knock on my deck, which I like to do, and just fill it with some good energy. And just focusing on the intention of knowing what we need to know for this upcoming week, I am going to shuffle through these cards. And since these are really big cards, that can be a challenge. I have a lot of different ways of doing it though. But today we're going to do it this way. And I'm going to choose 3 cards, and I'm just going to choose 3 cards that feel right, that Spirit has led me to. So I'm not going to choose the 3 off the top. I'm going to go through the deck and just feel out which 3 are important for us. And I want to go here. I want to go here. I'm going to go here. So those are our 3 cards. So let's see what they are. The first card we have is the Knight of Swords. And if you see this card and just the momentum that we experience in it, he's charging forward. Everything feels windblown, like he is a storm. He is in full force, full action, full stride. And we see in the background trees that are blowing. We see these clouds that are kind of jagged. And his expression and the horse's expression is one of intense, maybe anger, maybe even a little bit of fear or concern. And so what I'm getting from this card, and what I think that it represents for you in this upcoming week, is as you're going into the week, as you're going into your work, your projects, into whatever responsibilities you have, you might find yourself getting really tenacious about how you're wanting to go into whatever it is. You might find yourself wanting to rush, wanting to charge ahead, maybe even being a little bit impulsive about things. We definitely see that there's a lot of energy backing you up. There's a lot of power, a lot of intensity that is behind you and behind your motives. And one thing that we know about the Knight of Swords is that he's all about air, the element of the mental, the logical, the analytical mind. And so one thing that I would say is look at where are your thoughts, where is your logic, where is your perspective at as the week begins and as you're going into things. And maybe you're having lightning flash ideas and epiphanies, or maybe you're rushing into something without seeing the clear sequence. But whatever it is, taking that moment to say, okay, what am I charging into, is going to be really helpful for you. The next card that we have is the Seven of Cups. And we see all of these different cups that all hold different things in them. Whether it's this face, this glowing aura person, which always reminds me of Jesus, the snake, all of these different things. And what it's talking about is the possibilities that live in the imagination, that live in the intuitive mind and the creative self. And you see this silhouetted figure whose back is turned to us. And this person, who is you, is lost in the possibilities and lost in the ideas or in the dreams that are before you. And this isn't a negative thing unless you get stuck in this place. So what we're seeing is this development here of the Knight of the Knight of Swords is charging forward, and then we're suddenly in this emotional place where with the cups, where we're looking at all of these different ideas, dreams, possibilities, fantasies, and we have this need to look at them, to gather them, to take them in, but not get lost in them. So let's see what this third card brings to us, which I love. We have the Fool. And whenever I see him, I just think, oh, la-di-da, I'm just walking along. And he's standing there, and he's on the edge of a cliff, and he's completely unaware that he may walk off the cliff. And he has the sun behind him and all of these yellow and green, so he's full of life, vitality, energy, vigor, strength. And he's got his flower, his purity, he's got his bag of tricks on his wand right here. So he's got all of his resources, all the things he needs to take with him to go into the unknown, into possibility. And the dog that's barking at his feet or nipping at his feet, who is his instinct, or what I would say is his familiar, guiding and watching and protecting and trying to warn him or trying to make him be cognizant of what he's doing and where he's going. But the thing that's magical about the Fool is that he is all about the promise of possibility. Whenever we're met with the unknown, we're met with possibility. And so as we're moving forward, as we're charging into the week and being presented with all of these different ideas or fantasies or dreams or really just paths of exploration, we're going into the unknown. We're charging into and slipping into uncharted territory. And that can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. It's all about your center of awareness. And if you can keep yourself grounded, centered, keep yourself in a place that's really focused on and linked into your highest good, your intuition, you're going to go into this unknown territory really empowered and ready to see something that you've never seen before or experienced before. And I love that even before knowing what these cards were, I had that inspiration to talk to you about the radical gestures of self-expression, because this is really linking up with that same message. those radical gestures might be what leads you on this wild adventure that the week has to hold. Now, one last thing I want to say is this doesn't feel to me like a week that's all about work or the work life or career or all about family. It's kind of a melange of all the different areas of our life, but really, more importantly, and what precedes all of the different responsibilities we have is ourselves. So it's about you and your center of awareness within your life and all of the different things that you involve yourself with. And so this isn't just one area, it's kind of the whole. All right, I hope that this gives you a lot of beautiful insight. I hope that it offers something for your week. I also would love to invite you to visit me at my website, ShaheenMiroInsights.com, and you can read articles there. You can learn about different spiritual cleansing techniques, different ways of attracting and bringing good energy into your life by upping your magnetism and really fleshing out your intentions. And you can also work with me one-on-one. We can do a personal and private intuitive guidance session for you and get the forecast, get the whole perspective of your life and the energy that you're creating and where that's taking you. We can also do energy work. We can do some energy clearing and moving and shifting things around and helping to cleanse and release blockages and attachments and things that have weighed your energy down and kept you or are keeping you from telling that most authentic, most empowering energetic story that you want to tell. So I would love to work with you. You can find out more about that at ShaheenMiroInsights.com. And you can always send me an email through the contact form or by leaving a comment. And you can join the mailing list, which will be to the left or your right of the screen. If you have any questions about this video or any stories that you would like to share or any suggestions of things that you would like to see more of, please feel free to share that as well. Let me know how this reading has helped you or how it's panned out for you as the week develops, or even just what you feel as the week is about to begin. All right, well, take care of yourself. I will talk to you again soon.